In a world obsessed with hustle culture, where every entrepreneur seems to be juggling 6 tasks at once, what if the real secret to productivity wasn't doing more, but doing things differently? Let me tell you a story. It's about a man named Dale Braddock and how he bulldozed through years of mental gridlock, not by working harder, but by reprogramming how he worked. And no, it doesn't start in a coffee shop. This story begins in Tulsa, Oklahoma, in a dirt lot full of diesel, rust, and dreams. Dale Braddock was 39, a former construction worker turned entrepreneur. He owned Braddock Rentals, a heavy equipment company that leased bulldozers, trenchers, and scissor lifts to contractors all over Oklahoma. But lately, Dale had hit a wall. He wanted to scale. He had plans, digital booking systems, investor pitches, marketing overhauls. But every time he sat down to make progress, he'd end up doing paperwork, fixing hydraulic hoses, or answering the same 4 questions from his crew. He told himself he just needed to try harder. So he did what most of us do. He worked longer hours. 12, sometimes 14-hour days. And yet, the real work, the strategic work, the needle-moving stuff, never seemed to get done. One Sunday, sitting on an upside-down bucket in his workshop, flipping through a dog-eared magazine, Dale read a line that stopped him cold. Willpower is overrated. Systems win. He took out his phone and dialed a number he hadn't used in a while. It rang. Dale said the voice on the other end. It was Marcy DuPont, his college buddy, now cognitive behavioral coach in Denver. He laid it out. I've got the vision, the drive, the team. But something's off. I'm stuck. Every day I end up doing busy work instead of building this business. Marcy didn't miss a beat. You're not broken, Dale. Your brain is just doing what brains do. It's protecting you from discomfort by simulating work instead of doing the hard stuff. Dale scratched his head. Simulating work? Yeah. Like cleaning your desk instead of starting that investor pitch. That's not laziness, that's fear. Your brain's visualizing the hardest parts of the project and tricking you into doing anything else. Then she hit him with something called the Zeigarnik Effect. Turns out, she said, once we start something, our brains hate leaving it unfinished. We get this mental, if this tension, that pushes us to complete the task. You don't need more motivation, Dale. You need a beginning. That night, Dale opened his laptop. He didn't write the full pitch. Just one sentence. Braddock Rentals will revolutionize logistics in mid-size construction. That's it. One line. But something happened. At dinner, his brain kept spinning. During the game, he jotted a note on his phone. Even in the shower, ideas. By the end of the week, he had 80% of his pitch done. But there was another problem. He was burning out by noon every day. So he called Marcy again. Am I broken? He asked. She laughed. No, Dale. You're bulldozing your energy without strategy. You ever hear of deliberate practice? Like athletes. Exactly. Top violinists, same thing. They don't practice all day. They work in focused, 90-minute blocks. Then they rest. It's not about how long you work. It's how you focus your energy in packets. So Dale tested it. He turned his workdays into sprints. 90 minutes of deep work. 20-minute break to walk the yard, talk to his dog Tugboat, or just breathe. Then back at it. And guess what? The less time he worked, the more he accomplished. Investor pitch? Done. Website? Outdated. Marketing strategy? Mapped out. But Marcy wasn't done. She challenged him to try something else. An accountability chart. 2 columns. One for time blocks. One for what he actually did during them. Dale rolled his eyes. You want me to journal? It's not journaling. It's diagnostics. Just like food logs help people lose weight, tracking your time helps you cut the mental junk food. So he did it. And what did he find? He was spending hours on invoice emails and crew questions, stuff he could have delegated weeks ago. That chart helped him see the problem, not just feel it. Then came the final punch. No more multitasking, Marcy said. Dale laughed. I built this company on multitasking. Exactly. And now it's time to build something better. From that night on, Dale ended each evening with a 5-minute ritual. He'd write down 3 bite-sized tasks for the next morning. Not vague goals like work on site. Clear, actionable stuff. Upload loader specs PDF. Draft bio for investor deck. Respond to only critical client messages. He wasn't reacting anymore. He was executing. 6 weeks later, Dale had locked in 2 regional investors, launched his new online booking system, and even hired a part-time dispatcher to take admin off his plate. But the biggest win, peace of mind. He didn't feel like he was drowning anymore. He felt like he was driving through open fields, in control, with a clear path forward. So here's what Dale's story teaches us, whether you're running a startup, a SaaS company, or a bulldozer yard in Tulsa. Willpower is not the engine, it's the emergency brake. Stop relying on it. Start something, anything. The Zeigarnik Effect will take it from there. Work in focused bursts, 90 minutes on, 20 off. Track your progress. Know what's working and what's just noise. Kill the multitasking. Be present with one task at a time. Plan tomorrow tonight. Don't leave your morning to chance. If productivity has felt like a battle lately, remember, it's not about doing more. It's about working with your brain, not against it. Be like Dale. Build systems, not just hours. And next time you're stuck, don't bulldoze your way through the mud. Just start the engine.